Welcome YouTube to Planet Hollywood in Cancun, Mexico. I wanted to make a video for this place after my last video in Cyprus seemed to be helpful to people, so I could offer some sort of walk around and give you an idea what it's like at the Planet Hollywood. So this is where you come in, you get dropped off first, you get met by the boy who take your bags for you. Now as you walk in the front door, you will get met with a round of applause, which is unusual for a hotel. Everything for a Hollywood style layout. This is as you come in reception. And that's the check-in desk over there. We've got a replica Fast and the Furious car here, which is different. And you've got Star Class check-in over there. As you can see, very fancy, very posh, very welcoming. All the staff here are very, very welcoming. So this is as you come out after you checked in. We're going to take you right first. Show you what's here. This is the stage where the events of the evening happen. This place is absolutely vast. It's like a whole village inside one hotel. So I'll show you first the stage. This is where a lot of your evening entertainment happens. As you can see, beautiful day here in Mexico at the moment. And on the boards, we have what's going on this evening, circus show. It also shows the schedule for the pools. There. Next up, don't know what that is, haven't looked. So in the evening, this is normally full, you've got all the shisha and all the tables. Shisha is $45 to do, and if you vape it tastes like absolutely nothing. So we spent £45 on it and didn't hardly use it, but as you can see there's a lot of shisha on offer here. And then we've got one of the many all-inclusive bars here at the hotel. It gets quite busy in the evening, but with the whole place, it never gets ridiculously busy because it's so large. A lot of the people are spread out over such a big area. A little stage area over here. So going down here, we have the little arcade of shops that we have, including a cinema. Restaurants here on the right. I'll walk past them in a sec. This is one of the shops. So you can buy on the end shop here mostly everything that you want. It's expensive, I think, personally. I lost my charger for my GoPro, which was $25. So dollars and pesos are accepted here. At our time of travelling, we couldn't get hold of any pesos. So we've done most of it on card, but they will change for dollars here at the hotel. I'll talk a little bit more about money as we go around. This is the cinema, all air conditioned. Pretty impressive for a hotel. I feel a bit awkward making these videos, like I'm walking around talking to myself. Here we have the East Sushi and Taquerini bar. And then 6 cents. 6 cents. The sports bar. The places you can book in the evening for dinner, lunch. Got the Indian restaurant here. And with the bookings in the evening and at lunchtime, they do have notices on to say one of the busiest times of the day. Steakhouse and Grill. This is where we ate on Tuesday evening. Absolutely stunning place. Amazing steak, ribeye, T-bone, I think, fillet steak, filet mignon. It's literally got everything. So I would recommend, if you're going to eat in these bars, don't try and eat in them at the peak times, because you will queue for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then you will wait ages for your food as well. So we're doing a loop back on ourselves here. Give me a chance to talk about the way things work here. Now, tipping is not mandatory, but it will get you a lot further. It will make them pay attention to you more. They will come back round to fill up your drinks more. In general, you just get better all-round service from tipping. Go back to them. I think there's a nail bar in there. It's the salon. Back to the entertainment. Yeah, as I was saying, it's not mandatory to tip, but it certainly gets you things done a lot quicker. For example, our room was quite far away from our kids' room, and we went down the next day and put $20 in their hand, and they got us right next door for the kids. Just had to wait for the next people to move out and for the room to be ready. So back to the reception again here. You've got a Mexican cuisine restaurant here. Another one of the rooms you can book. Just general seating area here. So we're coming round down the side of the restaurant at the moment. And this is where the buffet happens. When you come up to this, it's not like a normal buffet. You have to give your room number and the number of seats that you've got and where you want, and then they will seat you, which we didn't know when we walked straight in at the start. So I'll walk you around in a loop. So this is the main one for breakfast, lunch and dinner. This is the buffet style restaurant. You can sit outside, but it's very, very humid here, and inside it's air conditioned. So I can't take you in there at the moment because it's closed, but they do have a very wide range of food in here. There's where you check in. So down the end here we have the PH Spa. We had a treatment in there earlier in the week as it was my birthday. There's about, well, on the price list it will say $210 per person dollars. When we haggled with them a little bit, along with a TUI offer, we got it for $250 for both of us. This is the gym, by the way, on-site gym, the fitness centre. So yeah, the prices that are on there, just check if you're travelling with TUI, because TUI do a special offer for breakfast in a certain restaurant, 20% off in the shop, which I didn't know when I bought the lead, and they also do discounts on the massages as well. So it's worth you checking first that you get a discount. Got some toilets there, and then you've got Fuel Coffee here, which is nice in the morning. For some reason, for such a posh hotel, they don't put your usual tea, coffee, milk layer in the room, which is annoying if you're a coffee person like me who likes to drink a lot of coffee in the morning. You have to wait for the restaurant to open. At the time of filming this, we've got 6 hour time difference here, so I especially need the coffee in the morning. Got a view out to the grounds here. And I'm going to walk you around towards the rooms. Now the rooms, our room is on the 3rd floor. The lifts have been out of order since Monday. It's now Thursday, so we've had to use the staff lift to get upstairs, or it's the staircase. So these are the grounds going down to the room. Building 24. Worth noting what building number you are. This is the bottom of the grounds. As you can see, lots more Hollywood stuff going on here. This is taking you through to the lifts. 10 minutes already. I haven't even covered a quarter of it. Here's the broken lifts. The little lights and all that would be on those numbers up there. Spider-Man. I'm going to take you up the staircase just for privacy of talking to myself. So that's up at the games bar, you can see up there. The staircase. Something interesting to talk about, or again up a boring concrete staircase, is you don't have a room card key here. You have wristbands, and these are programmed to your room. Where we moved room, all they had to do was reprogram the wristband, which is quite good in terms of who's lost the room card. Another thing I would change here is putting what floor number you're on, because I've lost track. I'm pretty sure there's 2. If we end up on the roof, I've gone one too far. I think it might be this one. So obviously we've got a buggy, so that's not possible. Right, let's check what floor we're on. So there's the staff lift that we've been using. Yes, we are 1 floor too high. We are on the 4th floor. So bear with me. Go back down again. See, if I had floor numbers there, I'd know what level to get off. But we're too busy talking. Right, let's try again. Bang. So, to save you a ton of confusion, what we had when we first got here. We are in building 25. Floor number 3, and we are in room number 15. But that is your room number, that's your floor number, that's your building number. So let me take you to it. This is the room, this is the courtyard. As you can see, it's just vast. But I like that in a hotel, especially if there is a lot of people staying at the hotel. It means that you're not all crammed in around a pool. There's lots of room to spread out. Very clean in the hotel. You don't really see rubbish lying around. Staff are always, well, I say always very friendly. We've had 2 with an attitude problem so far. Normally comes from not tipping enough. Some of them will literally say to you, don't worry about the tip. So it's difficult to gauge. We didn't have any dollars changed up for the first 3 days, so we couldn't actually tip anyone anyway. It's one of the pools. I will take you down there in a second. Our room, Beetlejuice. Our room is right in the end here. You must excuse the mess and this bloody float. So touching the wristband on the door. Let you in. This is our room, like a fridge. It's lovely, and the aircon will stay on during the day. So this is our bathroom. So obviously we've got a sink each side, and both rooms we've had have been the same. So this will be the same in our room. Toilets in there, and really nice size shower cubicle, although a little bit short on the wall, which is not the end of the world, but a little bit annoying. The Planet Hollywood logo on the floor. Got a cot in here for our baby. The bed is a queen size, so 2 3-foots put together, which is nice. The TV has a couple of channels in English. This is the sofa area. And you've got your actors and your director's chair here. And then this is our balcony. So this place will virtually go all the way down to the palm trees at the end, you can see. The area over there on the right is for the star guests, and we haven't been there, so I don't know. We've got swim-up pools underneath us. And that's the view from the balcony. Really good sized room. Aircon works well. Not much else to say about the room. Everything in the room is controlled by a digital display just here. Save you the confusion looking for buttons. Can't use this because I haven't closed the door properly. You put the ceiling fan on from here and you set the air conditioning from there. You just have to believe me on that because I can't bother to shut the door. Right. Nice touch from the staff here. Well, it's been my birthday this week, which was left back there. We'll take you down by the pools now. So back down the stairs we go. Not as easy to mess this one up because I can see the ground just there. Fairly sure this is the right floor. Nope. No, I look like a twat. It's been a long day, okay? Oh, brilliant. I'm in the basement. Oh my god. Told you the place was like a maze. Just double check it's not that door. No. You might have to walk back through the building with me. Oh god, sick of stairs. Oh, we're still one floor up. Right, we're going to have to walk back through. So we are now on the first floor. As you can see, each floor is the same. Certainly showing my fitness level here, being puffed out from a few stairs. Worth mentioning to you, bring snacks if you have kids. We bought a pack of Cheetos from the shop, a big pack, and that equated to about £10, which is expensive for a bag of crisps. Not much snacks. Not many snacks, sorry, for the kids. You have bars open during lunchtime. Bar opens at 10 AM in the morning. That door has always been open down the other end until today. You get weird areas of unlit corridor like this. Right, we go down the floor. At least you get an idea how big the building is now. Bloody hell. We're out. Okay. Right, we'll go this way. New people arriving. Yes, up there you have a Planet Play. And you have to pay for everything that's in there, I believe. Concierge here. So walking up first here, we have a mini golf. Gives you an idea of the vastness of this place. That was our first room up there before we got moved. It's the second one in on the right. There's more rooms over there. And here's the mini golf. Coming up on the left we have the kids pool. which is where our baby's been playing most days. So we have flumes in here, we have a bar, we have a pirate ship which has got flumes in it as well, and then we have the burger place over the back there, you'll be able to see in a sec. We have dinosaurs. The burger place, you can get burgers at lunchtime, the one that's lit up red over there. That's the bar on the right. So that's one of the bars. Over here we have the volleyball courts you can see from the room. Further up there we have the lazy river, which I'll show you in just a sec. That's the burger place again, you can see there. Looking out at the grey building. Good for lunchtime. You have a t-shirt in there, of course. Here's one of our signs. I'm going to walk this way for the speed of the video's sake. So up here on the left, Gusto. This is the Italian restaurant. Once again, I said with the other restaurants, if you come here at any time near peak time, you'll be waiting a long time. So, recommended to get here around 5:30, 6. If that's the sort of decent time for you to eat, you won't be waiting a long time. I'm sure my camera's actually steamed up with the temperature out here. You can see one part of the lazy river here. The lazy river wraps all the way around. Like I said, absolutely stunning place. Vast. We'll go back down here. There's our room. We have volleyball, basketball courts. This is all the star area, whatever they call it, special area, rich people area. As you see, ground's all really clean, really well maintained, all the water's always clean. When I say about tipping the staff, it's not a case of tipping them every time they bring you a drink. If you give them a few dollars at the start of the day, they generally don't forget you, and they'll be over checking if you want more drinks. Normally load you up with drinks. The alcohol is branded at the bar, so you can ask for JD and Coke. Although after having 3 the other day and still not feeling it, I would expect it's probably a little watered down. So this is the walk you would do to the beach. Toilet block just through there, in the jacuzzi area. So I'll show you the jacuzzi area quickly. That's the shop that robbed us £10 for the Cheetos. The only thing we bought there, I might add. So yeah, you've got a toilet block here, quite nice and close to this pool. Nice little jacuzzi area. Over in this pool over here with the stage, you have foam parties at 3 o'clock most days. We did one this afternoon, it's quite fun. Another toilet block next to that. And this is the jacuzzi. Staff starting to wind down from the day now. I'll take you and show you the main adult pool. But that's where you have the swim up bar. Quite nice areas here to lay on. It was an odd decision to make these chairs red because they get extremely hot during the day. This is the adult pool, and under the hut there you can see is the swim up bar. Loungers in the pool there. Just walk back through towards the beach. If you show the beach, or the sun is going down now. It's been beautiful during the day. There's your experiences you can buy. One thing that is nice here, you don't get pestered much. Anything that we do get asked about is, do we want to book a table at the main restaurants, which sounds appealing until you realise you've got to buy a $60 bottle of wine to qualify for that. So we've just said no each time. So we're coming down to the beach now. Just seating around the main pool. Just give this camera a wipe, see if it steams up. So, walking over to the bridge. You see armed police wandering around here first thing in the morning and at night time. It gives you a little bit of security feeling. The beach is absolutely stunning. The tide's actually at the moment, first time I've seen it. Can't beat this beach when the sea is green, where the sun is out. We've come at the start of rainy season, so we have had a couple of days rain. The main beach. I'll take you around the corner. You get these guys coming up a lot, asking if you want a photograph. They will charge you for that. But you sort of have to get into the idea here of saying no unless you want to pay for something. Unless it's like the barman offering you a drink or whatever. This is the main beach. As I said, plenty of seating, big open resort, food's nice. Although a little slow sometimes. I think you could do a lot worse in this place. So, got a bar over here on the beach, parasols for shelter, lifeguards, keeping watch up there. Gives you an idea of the scale of the whole place. But ultimately, would I recommend people stay here? Yeah, I would, 100%. There's not much to remember, other than thinking about the currency, thinking about the tipping, snacks for the children. And one more thing to add as far as vaping is concerned, because that's been a big worry for a lot of vapers at the moment. When we were on the plane on the way over here, TUI advised us it's illegal to bring them into the country in your luggage, so you must have them on your person. At that point we put our vapes in our pockets, we walked straight through security and customs. They scan the bags on the way out of the airport, and they don't generally scan the person. So if you need to bring your vapes over here, obviously it is at your own risk, but we got through with our vapes just fine, and we're just a little bit cautious about where we use them and how we use them, as it is obviously illegal here in Mexico now. But we were very, very close to not bringing them at all. So for what I believe, carry them in your pockets, not in your hand luggage. Other than that, there's nothing else to remember really. Everyone's very friendly and nice here. If you do choose to come here, I hope you have a brilliant holiday. August, end of August as it is at the moment, is the start of rainy season, so be prepared for some clouds and some rain, but the weather generally has been fine. We all got burnt after 2 days anyway, even with the clouds, so don't underestimate it. If you've got any questions, or if there's anything else you want to know about this video, please ask me. Be happy to help you in the comments. I hope to speak to you all again soon. Cheers.